Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I was going back to the previous recordings and finding a bunch of random audio issues. I should be fine now. It's just the balancing wasn't good. Sigh. Oh, hold on. I need to do something. Alright. So, hopefully, I can get done with Harold's and Gorgon stuff today. And then maybe move on. One of the things is I need to get a new proper sniper. This one's starting to see its usefulness exhausted. I'm so tempted to respec, but I don't want to respec the character. Even if it does mean I can get better stuff overall, but one of the whole benefits, or one of the whole like things to play here, at least the original fluctuation of the character, I'll probably change it up on the on the other run, where I do a pure culprit run. When I get back to that one, then I'll head and probably respec that character, just be like a heavy build to get through it. Then I'll start on the gimmick builds as I get to them. So what? I don't know what we were at. I gotta remember what I was doing. Yeah, because I don't know. Alright. We have that one, but I think I still gotta do... Pretty sure I gotta do that now, but this might also get me into that. I need to remember what weapons are where. Alright. That's that. These two need to be changed big time. And I kind of want to stop now to go ahead and do that if I have the option to. Nope. What do you have? What do you have? Oh, we just had that. That's great. What do you have? What do you have? What do you have? What about Slick Pickle over here? What do you have?
Hey, strange. All sorts of sal.
What do you have? Why is it always nonsense? They were like, you should use the melee weapon. I don't really want to use the melee weapon. Alright, I'm kind of on this. I'm gonna walk up because I don't want to accidentally back travel into like 5 enemies. I'm like, oh, look, you should have or not done that. And now you're behind 5 enemies. The more I play the game, the more I'm liking it, but also the more I'm like... So, kind of put together the thought here as I move on. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Alright, his thoughts are gone. Theirs are gone. I got it. Oh, there he is. I was reading that, I'm thinking, Marauder Crackhead. What you got here? What you got? For some reason, like, out of all the other times where it's like, no, the enemies will move. I might use the hunting rifle over the I think it shoots the same rate. It's just like the thing is at the smaller mag. It might just be the better option. I probably just go ahead and run it. In one of the earlier bits, I did run a plasma rifle, or the classic carbine, because I had the charge up feature, which I liked. The regular plasma rifle just wasn't doing it for me. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and try. Alright, what do we want on this thing? I can put a barrel and a mag on it. The sight is fine enough. I think it's 20 times scope. It's like the same thing that you get on the hunting rifle at that scope range. It's higher level. Like, the individual damage is more. Alright, so here, before we got up here, I was talking about like why I liked it more, but I was also feeling less involved with the game. But what I'm trying to get at is like involved with the game in a good way. It's like when you play Borderlands, you want to be involved with the game's series and the story and the world. So I'm coming at it less like it's a Borderlands Fallout sort of hybrid looking fun thing, and more like a here's a game where you can do some fun gimmick runs and it's enjoyable and not take the product as serious. And at some extent, it's like I'm doing that because it's a together well product. It's probably been done plenty of times, but it's also not super old, so it's not like I'm competing with all the people who want to play Borderlands all the time. And it's like it's a different experience, and I think I can get it. I'm convincing myself I can get behind it a little bit more, and I like that. I like the idea that it's I like the idea that it's actually a little bit shorter in a feel, not in like a sense of like, not like, oh, I want to stream because I want to stream. It's like more like a game like, oh, I can get through these like gimmick runs that I want to do, and it's like, oh, it's pretty reasonable. I don't have to like grind for a weapon. Everything's kind of in a fixed spot. It's like, can do that with, you know, Fallout too. That's kind of the benefits of it. Well, it's like Borderlands, you kind of have to like really grind for a particular weapon because you got to go for a build. Here, everything's a little more fixed nature, makes that more approachable. That's some things I can't do. The type of things like I want to do like run-wise in this game aren't nearly as attractive to do those same types of things in like Borderlands. Like, I don't want to in Borderlands go out and do a bunch of gimmick runs. Like, it just doesn't interest me to do that. Alright, so what do I want on here? So I don't have... do I have Enray or anything? Because I might use that as opportunity to finally toss the Thin Force, because it's getting dated. So what do I got? We got Plasma. We got... what do we got here? We got this Magnum. Do I not have anything elemental-wise? What do you got here? Shock. It's like all the worst ones. I can't go to Byzantine on this particular playthrough, so I don't know. What is this one? Oh yeah, the pink slip. I'll get to like the named weapons here in a moment on an opinion. Oh, don't care for suppressor on it. Let's see. I really wanted Enray on it. Don't really particularly care for Plasma when I'm already running that on my primary. And this one is just explosive. This thing needs to be upgraded and or completely replaced. So I need something in Ray to satisfy in Ray criteria. Let's go shopping. Let's go shopping. I don't know where I want to go for that one. Just Breaker's probably the better place. Maybe the shops are updated on here.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
Have either of the assault cruisers?
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch. Pizzagel Flakes and Purple Berry flavored Power Nuggets.
Were you a mod
You're
person?
looking to shoot target?
You got mods. You do. So what do you have? You have Magnum Corrosion. Here is my in-ray. God, it's so expensive. Oh. What do you have? Oh, that's really good. I think I'll go ahead and get that. Forgo the corrosion. So that's a magazine. What do I want on the barrel? Didn't think about that one.
Good to see.
I don't even have any barrel mods here. I might wait to get see, I wanted the in-ray on. I want the in-ray on my main sniper because that's my first thing. I don't necessarily care that it does a one hit or not. I'm willing to sacrifice damage so I can get the in-ray effect on, so then I can mow them down faster with other things. So mod this. And that's mine. You win re one, so yes. Got a little purple going on. It already has that on. So put away the pink slip. So I have a assault rifle here. I can run. Yeah, so I got what I need right here. It's already a little 29. It's already sizably up more upgrade than I can go get like corrosion mod for it. Unless I have one. I thought I had one. So that was just regular mag. That one was shock. Tons of shock ones. Shock out the butt. Shock at the butt. What do I want on a barrel? Yeah. Run corrosive on... I need some pennies. It's debatable on what's faster or not.
CNT pancake mix now requires no mixing. Seriously.
Good to see you.
Sell. I need to get rid of stuff in here. Money. Alright. Let's do the corrosion on that. It's gonna be the better option. I just want to get some bits, like, hardly use them anyways. Just, like, hit some bits back in the pocket, like, they're worth hardly anything. I pick up so many of them. Except for the ammo. Infinite ammo. It was barrel mod that I was trying to get on it. I might just... Because that gives me a wide range of kind of everything. Explosive, in-ray, corrosive. I can upgrade this thing a little bit. I mean, I'm not desperate for caps, so I'm not going to bother with upgrading anything. And I'm not desperate on weight. But this should provide me with some pretty sizable upgrades for a while. Ooh, I wonder if all the owl enemies will just be there waiting. Perfect time to test the bullets. Not sure how I like it so far.
My name is Dr. Marion Blakeslee, and I'd like to congratulate you all on volunteering for this important opportunity. Whatever your past, know that as of today, each of you will be part of something greater. Together, we will unlock the path to discoveries and profit always.
Our brightest minds did their dirtiest work here. We made puppets out of people and tested them until they broke. Walk softly, Captain. Some of them still live here, and they hate to be disturbed.
Show your boss that you are prime, because you take a dream at a time.
Welcome, volunteers. This office environment is where we will test your communication, paper management, and self-motivation skills. This is your time to shine. You may just find yourselves doing similar work in a real office someday. Remember, compliance with all instructions from facility personnel is stipulated in your contracts.
Attack! Playtime!
Is it me or did I feel like I got a lot of XP from just killing these basic mobs with using the mixed elements? Wait. Plasma, that was this magnum. Alright, I thought I had just gotten one for corrosion or something. I never have enough.
Welcome, volunteers. Here you will be demonstrating key life skills in a simulated working environment. As in any work environment, inattentiveness can have disastrous consequences. Any accidents will negatively impact your chances of completing the volunteer program.
Range weapon sway plus 100 range weapon spread. What? What? Like, those are the things I rely on. I have to reject that one. Oh, I was thinking that was a vent. Good state of sex. I gotta get an event. Let me in. Let me in. He wants to do it. He must go into the vent. You know it's the right pathway when the air vent opens up. Huh. Just gonna close that and walk away. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Welcome, volunteers, to the combat testing room.
Huh?
Under the guidance of our Spacer's Choice technicians, you will be completing a brief practice course. Volunteers are expected to follow all instructions without hesitation. Failure to do so may result in immediate termination. You made it this far. Keep it up.
Oh. Oh shoot, I never got my new stuff in. I'm thinking... This is gonna give me more in-ray damage. I completely forgot that my whole build can hack. Oh. Well, that worked out.
Welcome, volunteers, to the combat testing room. Under the guidance of our Spacer's Choice technicians, you will be completing a brief practice course. Volunteers are expected to follow all instructions without hesitation. Failure to do so may result in immediate termination. You made it this far. Keep it up.
Oh. What is this? A named sniper? Oh. It looks like that would have been a direct upgrade if I had waited, but the combo I have here is kind of a thought together product, at least. A kind of deal with anything situation.
I don't believe we've discussed side effects, Dr. Ambrose.
The drug's not ready for release yet. The side effects are immaterial.
So it's dangerous. Perhaps it results in some thrilling mutations. Forearms, maybe? Or a second head?
Try delusion, paranoia, gastric bleeds, violence, and fatal insomnia. Shall I enumerate every way our volunteers have died? Suicide by automech, suicide by hanging, starvation.
Cut the recording, Georgie.
You sure, boss? I just put on a new cylinder. Stroke, spontaneous combustion, internal exsanguination.
Just turn it off.
Get him strapped down!
Dr. Blakesley.
Subject demonstrates catastrophic personality collapse. Fucker bit me.
Marion.
Interesting. I think I'm going into shock.
Too much to read at this time of night. too much for my small brain. And a good old classic manual. That's actually was quite a distance between the last manual save and this one. Oh, I'm losing out the weight. I'm like, oh no, I could be filled any time. Nope. Good on the weight. I don't know what's over there, so let's check. Was this anything? Nope. That was through the exit. Looks like we're going in.
My name is Dr. Marion Blakesley, and I'd like to congratulate you all on volunteering for this important opportunity. Whatever your past, know that as a today, each of you will be part of something greater.
Hold on. All right. Yes. Let me in.
Did you enjoy the show? I didn't. should have left Gorgon in its grave, where it belongs. Now I'm afraid I have to find a more permanent way to put you down. Is it a thing then that I finally figured out what you're after? I'll see you soon, little weasel.
Damn, there you are. Is this... It's off, right? I don't understand these contraptions.
Dr. Blakesley, ma'am, I've come to say that it's time. I'm gonna do it.
Do what?
I'm gonna try for one of the shuttles.
You little shit. You've lost your mind.
If I can just make it to the landing pad, I'll be free.
Be reasonable, Morley. The project is almost over. We'll be out of here by October.
Ma'am, it's January. You're recording, by the way.
Damn it!
Hey, there you are. Been wondering how you were doing. Did you manage to find those recordings? Sure, I'm an open book. Nice enough guy. Fashioned himself one of those professional gumshoes, like in the serials. They usually work for the board, rooting out dissidents and the like. Lucky though, he was freelance. Worked for anyone who paid, no matter their allegiance. You ask me, I think the guy just likes snooping around in folks' terminal messages. Frenetic, chaotic, vicious, take your pick. I wasn't here at the start, but going off what folks told me about the early days, Gorgon started out with promise. The board's best and brightest were excited to work here. Said it was a good posting. The project director had a vision and big, bold ideas. As long as the board gets their bits, that's just the cost of doing business. Thing is, the schedules coming out of the corporate office were unrealistic from the get-go, and they were trying to do the project on a shoestring budget. Couple that with the obvious personnel problems and toxic junk in the product, it was only a matter of time before it all went to hell. Could have been, yeah. Marauders didn't just fall out of the sky one day. They were made here on Gorgon. How, though? That's the question. Sprat Shack legend has it they crawled out of the mines one day. Heard one fella suggest they might even be aliens. I think Halcyon wants us dead. Look at Monarch. The planet's pure poison. Folks can't eat the food that grows on Terra 2 without getting sick. Who's to say it's not something in the dirt or the water? I don't have proof, mind. It's just a hunch. Shit, any number of things. Fire, primals, sabotage. It didn't happen all at once, but it happened fast enough folks couldn't respond in time. Now, if you're asking how it all kicked off, might have been spies that did it. Corporate espionage, you know, anti-Cleos. I never did figure it out. Not about to try now. Adrenatime, I'm sure you know it, was a drug, something to make folks work harder, work smarter. Had a lot of nasty side effects. Didn't seem so bad to me at the time, but then I hadn't met the test subjects yet. The whole thing was real hush-hush. A lot of worry about corporate spies, especially from anti-Cleos. I probably shouldn't even be mentioning it to you, to be honest. Spacer's Choice, they're really not fond of spies. Not much, except that there was a whole gaggle of them, and so far as I could tell, they absolutely hated each other. Dr. Ambrose would hardly let me speak to any of them, but she complained about him all the time. Everything seemed like. Marion Blakesley, for example, lady who ran HIA, wouldn't return any of her messages. Not once, for years. Jasper Lowe, guy who headed up Chem, was high more than he was sober. He insisted on running special tests on primals, too. Law knows what for. Dr. Ambrose really had it out for this guy Lawrence Goodfellow. Ran OCI. Would lose his shit if he saw red on a schedule. By the end, I heard folks were turning in completely bunk progress reports just to keep him out of their hair. Had this little minion, too, an actuary named Clarence Mosley, obsessed with quantifying every detail of his sad little life. Mosley was the guy who got me mixed up in all this. Asshole. I hope a primal ate him. Oh yeah, it wasn't just that Dr. Ambrose hated them. They seemed to hate each other, too. OCI pushed a ludicrous schedule. Chem made a bad product, and HIA returned garbage results. A regular merry-go-round of shit flying in every direction. It's no surprise it all fell apart. Not a problem. Anything else? Well, I'll be damned. Now I can finally get off this rock and go home. I know it's not much, but take the last of my bits. You've earned every single one, friend. She couldn't have been. We were together all the time. Except, oh shit, my weekly calls with headquarters. What could she even want to ask Olivia Ambrose about? Doesn't make sense. Good fucking law. Headquarters would kill me if they knew, right after they killed her. Hell, being stuck here might have been the only thing keeping me alive. No, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes it seemed like there could be, when we were servicing the phonographs, or sharing a beer, but who'd be interested in some forgotten old bastard like me? Ha, sure. Nice of you to say. Sorry. Not much in the mood for a witty repartee, what with the world-shattering revelations and all. Any other horrible truths you want to reveal to me? Or can I get back to my drinking? Listen, I appreciate you telling me what happened with those recordings, but I need some time to think. Got a lot to process. Yeah, yeah. See you around.
Sorry about... They like to blow off steam during work hours, but as soon as they clock out, they turn into a pair of kittens. So, what'll it be? Or maybe a
Oh, I got a couple unique guns here. Keep those. Eh, eh, eh. I'm just trying to get rid of the one-off items. Things I can just toss out. I was on anything for companions, so... There's too many things. Oh, we got so many items here.
Pace yourself. Name your poison.
Lost that. Give it the carbine. Plasma rifle, though, was tempting. Particularly after I put a bunch of mods on it. Put a magnum on it. Extendo sight. I'm not sure I'll use it, but I kind of want to put it on to see how it looks. I don't think it's worth the trade when this thing just shoots so much faster. Uses the light ammo. It also has the plasma effect. Where was that? Oh, that I put it in here by accident. While I have them. Oh, with all the upgrades, I did the pink slip, but Agony would out level it. I could get it to level 30 with like a quarter of the input. I would just have the fire rate be different. Guess I'll just do a round of tinkering on these. go ahead and just take a quick pause. All right. Oh, what do we got here? What do we got here? What's this thing?
Welcome to the Adrenatime Synthesis and Manufacturing Center, brought to you by Spacer's Choice. This productivity automechanical unit is at your disposal. Its normal duties involve the management of legacy operations analytics. However, due to the promotion, demotion, death, or injury to other managers of this facility, this unit is now the acting manager of the following departments: reception, human resources, accounting, technical support, manufacturing, distribution, security. Please direct any questions about those departments to Pam. Answers not guaranteed. According to this facility's records, the Legacy Operations Analytics Department is located on Sublevel Floor 1. Its functions include warm bodies and redacted. Access to that department is currently denied due to a lockdown in the sublevel stairwell. Have a department that's falling behind? That's okay. Pam comes equipped to manage. With Pam in your chain of command, you won't have any weak links, and that's a Spacer's Choice guarantee. After all, Pam's purpose is to answer one question: how can I increase your productivity today? Pam helps each and every member of the Spacer's Choice family be the best they can be. When you're managed by Pam, your workday gets unjammed. Don't think of Pam as your boss. I'm just your pal, here to make sure that every member of the Spacer's Choice family stays on task and on schedule. With Pam at the helm, you'll never be overwhelmed. Feeling down? Pam is loaded with over 1,000 encouraging messages, each designed to make you feel like an important member of the Spacer's Choice family. Schedule slipping? Not to worry. Pam tracks all of your deadlines and has the tools to whip your efficiency back into shape. You'll be a team player in no time, thanks to Pam. How can I increase your product? Did you know that keeping your workers alive boosts productivity? That's why every Pam unit comes equipped with the latest Spacer's Choice weaponry. When Pam's emergency combat protocols are activated, your investments are sure to be protected. Warning: Due to power consumption, combat protocols cannot be activated when PAM's power is below 73% without deactivating managerial processes. Spacer's Choice policy dictates that managerial processes take priority. This unit's power rating is 57%. Hate messing with tangled cables or confusing batteries? With PAM, you'll never have to. Just pop in a Firefly brand industrial strength battery and PAM's ready to go. Out of batteries and need productivity now? No problem. Just hook PAM's power source up to another auto mechanical and PAM will get your employees back in line in no time. PAM is fully customized. Some limit. How can I increase?
Finally, something I can actually open.
Happy day of the week, employee. I hope you're excited for today's placeholder meeting. How can I increase your productivity today? PAM help. Don't think of with PAM. Feel scared. You'll be. Uh-oh. Has dissident propaganda corrupted your workforce? Not a problem. PAM comes equipped with a military-grade N-ray cannon and a coat of our patented plasma proofing with a 98.3% riot suppression rate when PAM is here. How can I increase the adrenotime synthesis and You are now in the lobby. The floors below you are the... How can I increase your... A happy team is a productive team. Emergency combat protocol, please. This unit's power rating is 1. Error. Employee's biometric ID does not pretend that this PAM unit is one of your employees who has been working long hours. What would you say to give them an extra pep pill in their step? PAM is equipped to talk about your career goals. On average, employees managed by PAM units go from assistant to associate roles in 15 years or less. My door is always open, unless I'm recharging. Verbal management test complete. Result. Employee is a Spacer's Choice manager. 94% certainty. Engaging emergency combat protocols. Stand by.
I'm guessing that they go in there and do all the heavy lifting fighting. I guess you have to be watching as well.
Show your boss that because you take a dream at a time.
Sanitation and cleanup required.
Attack! Attack!
Hull beginning security patrol. Security threat eliminated.
bunch of adrenatine in this.
Show your boss that you are prime. Because you take Katrina time.
Returning to patrol mode.
Other than the XP being missed out on. But there's a bunch of people right here. Oh no. No, that doesn't mean any good. Return to patrol mode? What do you mean return to patrol mode? There's like 5 people right there. And I'm completely skipped.
Remember, Spacer's Choice is a family, so overtime is really family time.
So much of it. Oh, this is regular. Old fashioned. Yeah, every time I was trying to shoot the enemies, they were always outside of those ranges of the canisters. Hey, just put on my hat.
That's enough. Gorgon is mine. Go now, and I will not pursue you. But if you stay, I will sick every last lawless fucking mercenary in Halcyon on you. It's your choice, Captain.
Let's see what we can do here. Let's see. What do I want? I think it's time to get the Persuade to 60. It's probably one place. I keep seeing 85 from the boost.
We are receiving an incoming signal, Captain.
Captain, I see you've made some headway on Gorgon. Mother's old work terminal just lit up with a bunch of new protocols. Very exciting. What about Mother's journal? Any progress there? Are you accusing me of deception? Captain, I would never. Can you hear me, Captain? I'm getting some interference on my end. Captain. Captain!
Hello again, little weasel. I must admit, you've surprised me. I threw nearly everything I had at you, and you overcame it all. Well spotted, Captain. We've both played our roles well, but it seems you've got the edge. I may have gravely underestimated you. You were smart to hire him, Wilhelmina. Well done.
Mother, you're alive! And still on Gorgon? This is so you, Mother. Inserting yourself where you aren't needed and at the worst possible time.
Am I disrupting your vanity project? You empty-headed little twit!
Have you come back just to ruin everything again, Mother? At least this time I have the power to stop you.
Captain, this is a distraction. Let's set our differences aside and focus on what matters. Adrena time must never be revived. Those idiots nearly destroyed Halcyon once already, and you want to let them do it again.
It wasn't my intention to drag you into this mess, Captain. For what it's worth, I do apologize.
You fool. She's been lying to you. It was all a ruse. She stayed safely locked away in the estate while you did all the dangerous work for her. Did you truly not see? You are her mark.
That's the spirit. By now, you realize that Project Gorgon was devoted to a single drug, adrenatime. A drug that hit the market in spite of calamitous side effects. Because they believed it could help Halcyon. I still believe it can. The project was a colossal failure, but you and I are going to revive it from the ashes. Give it some thought, Captain. We've come so far together. Don't abandon me now. Mother's journal contains the activation codes for the adrenatime synthesizer, the key to a new Project Gorgon. We're going to start again, and this time with everything Project Gorgon didn't have. Better R&D, better scientists, clear goals, more funding, and a timeline that makes sense. Trust me, that's plenty. Mother never let me near the family business, but she taught me how not to manage a team. If I can improve the chemistry, I can fix adrenatime. We can put this colony back on track together. I learned from her mistakes, and I have no intention of repeating them.
Listen to yourself. Adrenatime ruined lives. It killed people, changed them. And now Halcyon buckles beneath the yoke of my failure. We can't risk opening Pandora's box a second time.
What about my life, Mother? The Ambrose name has no dignity anymore. I can't even show my face around Byzantium without being the gossip of the town. Every day, workers slump over from exhaustion. The gears of industry swallow them whole, and no one is coming to help. Adrena time is the break we can't fit into the schedule. The office with a window we can't afford to build. It's the best this rotten colony can do for people.
Don't let those bloodless leeches at Spacer's Choice walk you down this perilous path, Wilhelmina. You haven't the fortitude to endure it.
As usual, Mother projects her failures onto me. If she had let me get involved from the start, we might have avoided this calamity altogether. Enlighten me. You've seen Gorgon up close. So tell me, what exactly is so insurmountable that we shouldn't even try?
Precisely. Compound X gets into everything. Air, water, food. Over time, you and everyone you work with will suffer its effects. You will watch the people you love become monsters.
Progress demands sacrifice. We are in the middle of a crisis that will tear this colony apart. And you two are splitting hairs. If I can save the colony and redeem the Ambrose family name, I owe it to myself to try. Mother be damned. With Adrena time, we can increase worker productivity orders of magnitude above ordinary stems and risk none of the harmful side effects. Imagine if we flooded the market with drugs that actually helped people. We could influence the very business model of Spacer's Choice.
After all you've seen, after what it did to your father, your concern is for a business model? No, this is madness. The project, the complex, it has to be destroyed, razed to the ground. It's the only way. You call a solar system overrun with murderous madmen good work? Open your eyes.
I need that facility online, but I can't do it while Mother's still a problem. By now, she'll have shut down the Gorgon reactor. Deal with her however it suits you, and get that facility back up and running.
Don't do this, Wilhelmina. Minnie, don't make this choice.
Adrena time is our future. It's bigger than money, bigger than family. It's the colony's best hope.
Return to my family's manor, Captain. Use the executive override code in my journal to activate the NDA protocol for my terminal. It will destroy the Gorgon drug synthesizer and put an end to Adrena time for good. Don't pretend you haven't seen its effects with your own eyes, here and elsewhere. We live in a vicious world, Captain, and Adrena time is to blame. I should have smothered it in its crib at the start. My daughter's gotten her hooks into you. I understand. She's always had a knack for manipulating people. But I know you're more than her foolish little puppet. You've survived this long. You have to be more. She will try to force you to fight her. You don't have to. In fact, I would ask you not to. Whatever mistakes she might make, she is still my daughter.
Captain, in light of recent events, I'm putting the manor under lockdown. Until Mother is dealt with, anyone who lands here is presumed hostile. Finish the job. I know you won't disappoint me.
I guess I'll just do a split on it.
Welcome back, Captain. See you. We are now in orbit above Gorgon.
Might as well try to go and do this route first, see how this one turns out. Hope I don't have to fight Pam.
Welcome back to the Adrena. Please be worried of your secrets.
They're just walking in the background.
Don't have any Spacer's Choice parts handy? And in a productivity emergency? Rest easy. Off-brand parts won't alter Pam's loyalty to the Spacer's Choice. You've never had a met. Would you like... Affirmative. Emergent. Today is a...
Oh, freebooters.
What's going on?
Go get him. Go get him, Mama Pam. I'm thinking like Pam from Archer. Oh no. This is basically Pam from Archer. Oh, Pam died?
Did I hear something?
This combo, like, even using this mid-range, probably better off if I had to use a sidearm for faster weapon swap. That's what it's like. Going between the two heavy weapons works, but the sniper to the rifle just doesn't work that well. A bit of a deal. No, Pam. A sneaking section where I actually snuck around.
investigating.
Come down!
What was that?
Processing data. Sweeping feed.
I'll give you one thing, little weasel. You are relentless. I did everything in my power to stop you, yet here you stand before me, offensively alive. Just so we're clear, if you intend to restart this machine, you'll have to go through me. I don't intend to. What happens next is in your hands. Kill me now, or let me destroy this place. If you believe this will be that simple, you haven't been paying attention. I can no more walk away than I can voluntarily cease breathing. I will die before I let my empty-headed daughter resurrect Adrena Time. Do you understand? There is no working with Spacer's Choice. You work for them. If you refuse, they sell your contract to a rival firm staffed by your enemies, or seize your housing and turn you out onto the street. And if you've really irritated them, they simply kill you. Sincerely, I wish you luck. I suspect you're just about the only person in this colony who believes that's possible. Besides that madman, Wells. Judging by his wanted poster, he's always lived on the tail end of the sanity bell curve. He has it right. The board doesn't care for Halcyon. They'll do anything and use anyone to see their ends met. She has no intention of curing the Marauders. She's only going to make more of them. Adrenatime is addictive. It's poison. The only way they can perfect it is by making it more irresistible. The only way you're touching this reactor is over my dead body. And I am not afraid to die, Captain. Very well. I'd like to ask you something before we end this farce. I think I'm due that much at least. Uncertainties still gnawing at you, Captain? I'm afraid I was not entirely in my right mind at the time. After Spacer's Choice released the unstable version of Adrenatime and we began to see its effect on the public, my hand was forced. They weren't going to stop, so neither would I. Perhaps it's more accurate to say that was the only time I ever truly saw things clearly. They did. I don't dispute that. But I weighed that hurt against the greater injury of Adrenatime and decided my actions were acceptable. And I did warn Jasper he'd come to regret testing on primals. And scuttle the only chance I might ever have to fix the things I've done? Until you came around, I still had hope I might crack it. That I could develop a cure for Marauders and save Halcyon from the brink. It was wishful thinking. Pure indulgence. There is no cure, Captain. And only ruin awaits Halcyon. Who would that be? No one knows the Adrenatime formula better than I do. Even Jasper's brilliant mind couldn't crack it. And now he's gone off to find solace in a new drug. Admirable, Captain. Truly. But you're holding the wrong front. Adrenatime is not your battlefield. If you want to save Halcyon from itself, you do it from a boardroom, with a pen or a gun. You've plumbed all the sordid depths of Gorgon. You know how many lives my work destroyed, and still you want to revive it. Why? A drug that makes madmen of simple workers is not worth saving. No matter what my daughter might tell you. Some things cannot be fixed, Captain. Adrenatime, this colony, me. Find peace in that if you can. I doubt you'll find it anywhere else. But enough. You didn't come here for a lecture. Let's get this charade over with.
Not as good as mine, but that's got a big mag size. I think I'll do on the corporate run. Do the inverse of this one. I knew this door was for something. Actually, I don't even think I've been up here.
Welcome back, Cap. How can I... May... We've arrived at Ambrose Manor.
It can't help itself. These
You've done it! The Gorgon asteroid is under my control. The Ambrose family curse is broken, and my legacy will rise from the ashes in triumph. Thank you, Captain. We're going to change the Halcyon colony. This time for the better. As for Mother, what's done is done. I grieved for her long ago. The woman who perished on Gorgon was only her shadow. And indeed I shall. I'll see that Adrenatime fulfills its broken promise to this colony. Thank you for your faith in me, Captain. I haven't forgotten your payment. Here's a little extra for your discretion. This has been a long time coming, Captain. I can finally get on with my life, and the colony can begin to heal. Where do you go from here? What heroic challenge will the intrepid Captain of the Unreliable conquer next?
Every crime.
Scandalous. I expect nothing less. You have a knack for aiming your sights high and shooting blind. We have that much in common. Good luck out there, Captain. I would wish you safe travels, but I do so admire how you rush headlong into danger. Keep it that way, won't you?
I'm thinking for the next DLC, I'll probably get that a little bit going. I think that one's a little bit longer. I hadn't actually played it all the way. Seeing as I have all my DLC and gameplay for this game streamed. Let's see. Put it all into Persuade.
Running diagnostic. Diagnosing diagnostic.
Yeah, I was talking about doing a sidearm. Instead of using the rifle, I do want the corrosion though.
Destination reached.
Renegade finds finished wells have been captured. Please celebrate appropriately.
You looking to...
I don't think her ship gets any better.
Great. I found...
See, I would do this is basically what I'm trying to make a spacer's choice, or I'd probably more likely to use one of the other sidearms, but I would want another corrosive component for it. I don't see it too likely that I'm going to be finding a plasma. We have Magnum again. Nothing there. What did you guy? I don't think he has anything good. I don't think the spacer choice guy's gonna have anything.
What? Don't they? I have a...
So we got over here, we get a shock, and we get a... Alright, there's a corrosive. But what do we want for a pistol body? I might have to go out there. I would stop breaking out everything in 5 seconds. This is probably the better option. Make this corrosive.
It just me, or has it been deader than usual around here?
Chief wants to reduce board traffic. Give tramp freighters more paths.
Are there enough tramps in Halcyon to make up the difference?
Take another look at that half-empty docking bay and tell me what you think.
But is that swap weapon even...
Rizzo's Lemon Slap. Slap your whole family tonight.
What was that? I better take a look. Not so fast!
Open fire!
I don't know where I last quick saved. Okay, I'm here. That's not bad. Alright. I don't think I'll bother with the swapping, because the weapon speed swap just wasn't enough to really be worth it. Plus, now I can just keep using this. What about... That might be worth it.
Remember this as it was.
Destination reached.
I'm still gonna go get that corrosion from the Spacer's Choice guy.
C&P chicken and potatoes. At C&P, we know our C&P.
Look at... have a look.
I think I'm gonna switch into this one. Even though this one has all the sneak bonus material. Keep this one for the moment. I'll go back and do the other part of that other end mission later. Give this.
Recently famous for Halcyon Helen's death. How exciting.
Special delivery is starting to get behind in levels. Hopefully we find a new gun to replace it.
Good luck, Captain.
Getting treated like cutscenes. I got those cutscenes added in to some of the other parts earlier. Just like come in here and just take out all the people instantly.
Hello there. Hope your atmospheric entry wasn't too troublesome. As a guest of honor, you deserve the best in comfort. Sublight Salvage and Shipping Underground, or Slug, as we like to call ourselves, is delighted to welcome you to Eridanos. I'm the Grand Colonial Head Bellhop. I'm here to grab your bags and direct you, the Inspector, to the Grand Ballroom, which was the scene of the crime. You were indeed. It's the penthouse suite, the best room in the whole Grand Colonial. It was actually Helen's not too long ago. Helen's death has been a shock for many. A lot of people are inconsolable. Hell, even Black Hole Birdie, Helen's beau, has wandered off. Some folks think he had something to do with the murder, but I don't believe it. Of course. That is, I would love to. Unfortunately, it's currently still being prepared. Not to speak out of turn, but I think the idea was that the hotel staff would continue to clean your room while you investigated the crime scene. You're more than welcome to look around the hotel and associated grounds, but right now, all of the bridges to the other land complexes are up. It's for safety's sake. The administrator ordered a lockdown shortly after the murder. Until we've got a lead on the murderer, I don't think it's set to be rescinded. But you're still more than welcome to explore the Grand Colonial. Should you decide you wish to offer your assistance, please stop by the Grand Ballroom.
I'm pretty happy working for Slug. Mr. Kincannon treats us with respect.
Don't know where I'm going. Don't particularly care.
Greetings, Inspector. No need to check in here. Your paperwork has all been processed. You should be able to find the Colonial right ahead. Sublight Underground appreciates your patronage.
Oh, that explains the slug. Oh, there was an elevator.
I understand the law. Really, I do.
Why'd Helen have to go and die in our hotel? We don't need that kind of note.
We're the future of Sublight. Just you wait and see.
Deadeye 3? Oh man. Oh, it's a good gun. That'd be a good gun.
Can't you see my face? There are genuine tears on it right now. Genuine. I've been...
But this takes me right where I was before.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch
No,
right
he moves
here.
faster than me.
I can't believe Helen's gone. We're never going
Rizzo's
to get a sequel
Mock
to
Apple
Terror on
Cider.
Monarch.
Hard cider for a hard time.
Helen have to go and die in our hotel. We don't need that kind of notoriety.
Magnum, it doesn't really need Magnum. I only get it 3 more shots.
I can't believe Helen's gone. We're never gonna get a sequel to Terror on Monarch.
Oh, you're the inspector. Welcome. Has anyone helped you with your luggage yet?
It really is stunning. I told you, didn't I? The view's fit to stop one's heart. Really, considering the circumstances, that's the euphemism you decide to use?
I can't believe Helen's gone. We're never gonna get a sequel.
You know, I was nearly attacked by a terror ray on my way here.
Oh, what do you mean give him that? Oh. Sailors Aristo has mixed up rather strange forward tasks and look as automatic fixer for their pool cleaner. Chemicals. Oh, I guess you're supposed to find formulas as you go around. They really seem to put a little more elbow grease into the world design of this one. Pool cleaner, blue water coolant. This blue water coolant is for... I see one of them being on 4. That's 1. And then... Well, no, I should have pool cleaner. Oh, what is this map? Oh. Yeah, it seems like all these areas are pretty large. cleaner.
I'm pretty happy working for Slug. Mr. Kincannon treats us with respect.
I hope the murderer is caught soon.
Nope. Oh, it almost ended up really bad for me. Oh, come on.
Horrible. I can't believe someone so famous as Halcyon Hell.
I saw you meander on out of the pool and into the greenhouse. Now you're here. Does that mean what I think it means? I've spent more than a little time staring at the assembly line conveyor, friend.
but my eyes ain't that bad. I was hoping you might be a third party interested in making a satchel of bits for the low, low price of a little property damage. You're welcome to tell me I'm wrong. Maybe not. Maybe I just want Rizzo's working relationship with Slug to implode for the benefit of Spacer's choice. But you're right, it ain't high profile, and it ain't gotta be. Any damage to Rizzo's is cause for celebration. You ain't gotta concern yourself with my spite. Consider me an average Byzantine, and I'll consider you an average contractor. Shame.
We already had no.
Well, I hope you'll soon see Rizzo's for what they are
board.
and help me bring them low.
Perhaps on a different run.
Bertie Holcomb is likely beside himself in grief.
Wait, what's up with these stairs without any railing? It's like, oh, in a game, but I feel like you're in person, and you were going down without railing. I wanted somebody to grandmother down that without railing. Yeah, they're basically the free bits. See, like, here there should be railing, but they're like, oh, we'll make it the playground for the player. It's not like a critique or anything, but it's just some interesting to notice.
And I bet you believed Halcyon Helen's death was the worst part of
I'm pushing 3 hours. I'll continue for another probably 20 minutes.
I'll bet you 10 bits this is all just some sort of publicity stunt.
Pool. Oh, it's outside.
With Halcyon Helen gone.
Black Hole Bertie's disappeared, you know. The poor fellow must be inconsolable.
Oh, thank the law. Inspector, you don't know how relieved I am to see you. Constable Maria Keene. It's good to meet you in person, Inspector.
Dr. Goodnight. Ecstatic to make your various acquaintances and so on? Are we finished with the pleasantries? There's something I'm excited to show you. An extraordinary contraption. You'll love it.
Our coroner has developed a device which may prove useful in your investigation. Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you.
Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you. Oh, please. You make it sound as if I'm turning over stolen goods. Behold, my discrepancy amplifier. Hold it in your hands. Feel the way it hums with ontological potential.
Is that I or bar? I'm guessing it's I.
I'm so glad you asked. Allow me to explain. The discrepancy amplifier uses a deterministic model of our universe to detect the discrepancy between what should be and what actually is. Then it renders any discrepancies visible by using the power of magnification. Yes, it's a magnifying glass, but an extraordinarily powerful one. It looks through the glass of reality itself.
I'm contractually prohibited from endorsing off-brand technology, but I'll bend that rule just this once. You'll want to
Actually
peer into
obligated.
the amplifier and examine the crime scene.
Oh no, a gimmick. Actually, if anything. That is Robin.
The discrepancy amplifier is now operational. Greetings, designated inspector and/or unauthorized larcenist. This unit has detected a discrepancy related to Halcyon Helen. Unscheduled expiration of. Begin amplification. The discrepancy amplifier has been programmed with advanced speech recognition, scientific analysis, and deterministic calculus protocols.
Oh, you'll love this. Amplifier, tell the inspector about your features.
Please do not interrupt the discrepancy amplifier. The discrepancy amplifier is programmed to take instruction from its registered or designated inspector.
How curious. I must have set its impertinence levels to flagrant.
This unit's features include an automated personality simulator. This unit has been programmed to simulate joy and satisfaction in assisting you. This is a bottle of unreleased Rizzo's product. Helen appears to have attempted to use it to spell something as she expired, but all she managed was a sticky bee. Rizzo's Spectrum Brown has not yet been released for consumption. Spectrum Brown was scheduled to be unveiled at the Eridanos Atmosphere Complex in partnership with Halcyon Helen. Now calculating likelihood of Halcyon Helen using her final moments to endorse Rizzo's Spectrum Brown. Low to moderate likelihood. This evidence has been recorded for later reference. Now generating pre-approved compliment. Splendid work, Inspector.
Seems you found something. Residue from a spill. The amplifier said something about, bee. Bertie Holcomb. I hadn't considered that. The two of them were in a relationship prior to Helen's death. I'll make a note of your discovery. Thank you, Inspector.
I know you're eager to tell me what you found, but I'm waiting for the grand reveal. The moment when you discover some critical piece of evidence. I was waiting for this. Yes, of course. I'm only too eager to cooperate. Our leading lady must have riled up someone. Her wounds from cranium to metatarsal are as follows. A blow to the head, severe enough to lacerate the flesh. Followed by a suite of plasma burns down the neck and back, signs of poisoning, evidence of inanition and desiccation, possible signs of jaundice, some shingles, one malformed toenail. That's good advice. I'll just strike out malformed toenail as a possible cause of death. The short version is this. Helen was killed by poison, a blow to the head, and a plasma weapon. Possibly more.
This footprint stands out from the normally spotless floor of the grand ballroom. Typically, the ballroom is cleaned twice daily, which means this must have been made by either Helen or her assailant or assailants.
Ace the dirt. A faint woody and fruity.
Footprint
Why
is a
can't you taste the
tailor-made
dirt?
8.75, suggesting that its owner was very particular about their shoe size. It is also the exact size that Halcyon Helen typically prefers. There are traces of dirt throughout the footprint. The dirt carries traces of fertilizer, as well as the faint signs of crushed purpleberries and grass. Grass, fertilizer, and purpleberries can all be found in the purpleberry orchards, located not far from the Grand Colonio. This deduction appears sound.
Good work, Inspector. I had a feeling we'd make some progress once we brought you onto the case. You'll need Administrator Ludovico to grant you access to the orchards. Contact him through the secure access terminal in your penthouse suite. Check in with the concierge. Your room should be ready by now. If it isn't, I may have to go shake someone by the collar.
Did he actually have a face on her? Did?
I knew I should have gotten her autograph when I had the chance.
I'm sorry, sir, but while the hotel is an active oh, you're the special Why, you? While you're here, Inspector, could I set you up with a room?
Because it's supposed to, like, set you up in the, since it's supposed to be a comedic inspector positions, so, your Mr. Bean inspection.
For you, only the best, sir, of course. You'll be staying in our luxurious penthouse suite, vacated just recently. So recently that unfortunately the room's still being cleaned. The last guest left her belongings behind when she vacated unexpectedly, so we needed a little time to tidy the suite up for you. Simply call the elevator in the lobby and our highly skilled operator will deliver you to your private floor with efficiency and cheer. My apologies, Inspector, but that would be a severe violation of guest privacy. We here at the Grand Colonial firmly believe that... All right, my supervisor just walked out of earshot. Some folks just don't understand the importance of gossip. About whom? And what would you wish to know? If looks could kill, he'd have put her in the ground 10 times over. Man's clearly jealous of her success compared to his. See, I'd bet we're the only two people thinking about him in all of Eridanos. And I only am because you mentioned his name. If you leave woolly cow milk out, it turns to curds. Leave the curds out, they begin to get stale, then rot. Woolridge is on his way to the trash bin, and everyone knows it. Either he's in denial, or he knew Helen would be checking out soon, judging by his increasing demands for a room upgrade. You know, out of everyone here, I probably knew the least about Helen. I'm not much of an Aetherwave watcher myself. And Helen always had a crowd of admirers chasing her, you see, so she rarely stopped to chat. Friendly enough, surely, but always seemed untouchable. Emphasis on seemed. Everyone wanted to be around Helen. She could usually be seen alongside Bertie or Woolrich, for obvious reasons. Ah, Bertie. Is he bigger than he is dumb, or dumber than he is big? I've a bet with a friend. Not sure we'll ever get it to pay out. Bertie used to be Helen's beau, though he isn't anymore, and not just because she's dead. If I had 1,000,000 bits, I'd spend everyone just to learn what caused their split. That's a shame, Inspector. What if I wanted to know a little about you? A man of mystery, are you? Ah yes, we are most pleased to offer you our grandest of... The last guest left... Simply call the
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. An industrial-grade laxative has been added to the liquor in these bottles.
Why'd Helen have to go and die in our hotel? We don't need that kind of notoriety.
Oh, come on.
He's a careless inspector.
I did not read about this kind of murder or no murder, it is my right to loiter on a bar stool. How else should I be expected to avoid my wife?
What the? I was going to wash my hands, I swear. Mr. Kincannon really knows how to run a hotel.
Once again, why are these stairs alleviated of railing, but there is railing? What?
We should try to solve the puzzle hedges in the orchards. The prize is supposed to be something valuable.
Hello there, my inordinately esteemed guest. What author... Oh, so sorry, but you're not actually... Next up...
Oh.
Sam's Special Inspector add-on includes a magnifying glass to sleuth out the germs and parasites that other cleaning products leave behind.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The imprint left inside this suitcase matches the silhouette of Halcyon Helen's iconic handgun, the Needler. The weapon was recently removed.
Helen, where did we go wrong? Oh, Lowell, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for... Helen! I love you. I love you so much.
What? In a luxury hotel, you get a wet shower? Or wet bath? That's where, like, the toilet and the shower are in the same spot. You typically only see those on, like, yachts and stuff. I guess all the rest of them have been like that. Kind of funny if you could break it down. Maybe this one. I think the M-Ray is still probably the better option on the sniper. Pretty good, compelling option. I think I will switch back just because the fire rate is faster. Alright, yeah.
Inspector, I understand you've visited the scene of the crime. Halcyon Helen was an important cultural icon. She will be sorely missed. Halcyon Helen was more than a character. She was a brand. Her death will now be associated with Rizzo's Spectrum Brown. You understand why that worries me. I wish I had your blithe sense of optimism. Helen's death means delays. Delays mean expenses. Expenses mean audits. Audits mean people like me lose our jobs. Back to the matter at hand. Tell me about your investigation. Your discretion is appreciated. I admit, I'm beginning to feel more confident in this arrangement. Here, I'm granting you access through the gates to the orchards. You're officially authorized to see this investigation through to the end. There is one caveat. Cedric's being rather intransigent about letting you into the spaceport. Possibly he's trying to hide something. Possibly he wants to annoy me. Possibly both.
He annoyingly wants to hide something from you.
I agree with the sentiment behind your snide remark. Unfortunately, the Piraeus spaceport is Cedric's purview, not mine. You have a lead to chase. Law speed, Inspector. Inspector?
No. 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 I thought I was gonna do more. Might as well save that for later. Oh wow, this really is at the top. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night.